Patriarch Tindo, when'd you get in?
Just this afternoon. Tomorrow, the captain's getting out of prison.
Oh, really?
Not something civilians like you need to worry about. The wise thing to do would be to mind your own business.
Is that a threat, sir? Don't joke like
that stewardess in the back got the message loud and clear.
Say what now?
Yup.
Nothing. I got work to do, just like you said. See ya.
You know, I've seen an advertisement just like that in the real Sotenbori district of Osaka, but it was Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Hmm. Man, if only we got to meet someone special.
Hey.
If only.
Right now.
Make it 2.
Hey, Ichiban. You look like a teenage girl waiting for a text from her boyfriend. Put it down and relax.
You be nice to Gina.
Yeah, we're in Osaka after all.
Stop giving me shit! See, this is why I wanted to come alone.
Where are you going, Kasuga-san? I bet it's not to take a leak. He hardly drank a sip.
I'm actually going on stage for my performance. Oh man, we get to play Cubert? That's not how you play
the floor
Cubert.
does. The floor does look like Cubert. Oh shit, I've never noticed. Anyway, Ichiban's feeling real antsy, so just gonna do the rounds, I suppose. Welcome to the Grand. This is a cabaret, not a cabaret club, just a cabaret in Sotenbori. First appeared in Yakuza 2. Appeared again in Yakuza 0. Sure. I don't know if it appeared anywhere between 3 to 5.
Hmm.
But it's a pretty nice location. Real ritzy. Back in the day, there was a big old jazz band on stage that was real nice, but I don't know why there isn't anymore.
Back in the day when men were men, and nobody knew what we were doing.
There's a VIP section upstairs, but we're not allowed in because we're not VIPs.
I'm getting antsy waiting for this call from Mitsu. Could be any second now.
Didn't he say he was busy planning Watase's welcome back from prison party?
Something like that. Some big party at Omi HQ. What a load of crap, huh? Can't he see that Arakawa-san's plans are way more important?
Well, but wasn't he expecting you to be here tomorrow, not today? Dude, you're the one who jumped the gun and got here early. Kinda douchey for you to complain now.
I wanted to be punctual.
Who are you, Mama Kasuga?
Someone's gotta be.
Yeah, so why isn't Mitsu calling me early? Like, I should showed up early for him.
There was a group of people in here chatting about Arakawa being in town.
Ichiban, does Mitsu even know you're here right now?
Yeah, sounds like folks are worried that a war might break out between Arakawa and Watase. It's just a rumor, but wisdom of the crowd and all.
Shh! I got a text.
Yeah? From Mitsu?
Aw, man, what the hell?
What's wrong?
It's from Nick Ogata. He texted me, I finally got a pic with Kamala.
Nice.
Oh man, nice find, Nick.
Hell yeah.
So glad you told me about that.
Proud of you, Nick.
Ichiban, did you see my photo? Nobody ever manages to get a pic like
That I find hard to believe.
Funny. He's so crafty, you never know where his fuzzy little ears will pop up. I'm beside myself. I can't believe I found him.
All right, I get it.
Huh?
Ichiban, you didn't have to call him to complain about it.
I'm sorry, but
No, I need him to know my disappointment.
Help if you didn't call me for a couple
You could have just like
okay?
sent a text or I don't know, left him on red or something.
No, it's nothing about girls. Listen, I'll call you when things settle down. I'm happy you found Kamala.
I was just teasing. Why are you so mad? Be more like Kamala. He's never hopping.
I gotta go, man.
Yep. Hopping mad. Sorry.
Hey, Kasuga. If you're gonna be a pain in everyone's ass, just go to Homie HQ already.
Huh?
Come on. Since when do you sit around and wait for anyone, anyhow? Besides, if a war really does break out like these people think, your precious Arakawa-san could be in actual danger.
Hey, Itachi-san.
You're absolutely right. Screw waiting. Time to go.
Yep, that's it.
Like devils on each other's shoulders.
But you want to just go take him out back and dunk his head in some water, just sober him up?
How dare you advise to kill our friend Adachi?
Listen.
Look, he's missing. I can't believe it, Chaos.
Yep.
Alright. So let's hit the town. Our next objective would be to hit the shopping center along the river. But, you know, in the meantime, let's just walk around and chat with our friends.
Sotenbori folks really love their pufferfish, don't they?
They sure do. In fact, 60% of Japan's total pufferfish consumption comes from Osaka alone. That's why a lot of these restaurants can offer it for cheap.
Whoa, Sajan dropping knowledge over here.
Hey, might as well gather some intel while we're infiltrating enemy territory.
And you gathered this intel from what? A gourmet website?
That still counts as intel.
Yeah, don't knock food bloggers.
Should I open it?
Seriously, like, food bloggers tell you a lot about, you know, new towns you haven't been to.
Oh, hey! I've heard about this kushikatsu shop online. It's supposed to be super delicious. We should stop by.
Oh, hey, I've seen this girls' bar on a magazine cover at Popo. And they had some delicious-looking ladies. We should stop by.
They're like peas in a pod.
Seriously.
I don't know about that.
One other thing I do think is the case, I'm not sure there's any table talk dialogues with the party in Sotenbori. Like, I tried ordering at the menu at a bunch of places here, but I don't think I ever actually got any dialogues.
This place isn't temporary, is it?
No, you can come back whenever you want. This is the third town. Like, you can just get on the taxi and go back and forth.
What's up with all those no double dipping signs? Is it really that big of a crime?
Dude, the dipping sauce is by far the most expensive ingredient.
Wait, really?
Believe it or not, that shit can go for hundreds of thousands of yen. That's why they only give you one dip per skewer.
Man, I had no idea the sauce was that gourmet. Now I gotta try some for sure.
You're pretty damn gullible, Kasuga-kun.
Huh?
How could you not tell he was lying?
The signs are there because double dipping is unsanitary.
It could also be because it would compromise the integrity of the sauce.
What the hell? Am I the only one who thinks it's weird? And you guys suck, by the way.
My bad.
I fell for it too.
He was just so convincing.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Anyway, might as well learn to be more confident so we can get some of Xiao's swagger there.
Hmm.
Ooh, okonomiyaki sounds pretty good. There's a medicine shop over here if you want to like stock up on healing potions.
Hmm. Not buying any premium first aid kits, I see.
It would probably be a good idea to buy some.
Not even getting any extra scalp D? Jesus. You must really not like caring for your hair.
Ichiban's hair takes care of itself, thank you very much.
Mm.
Hey, check out that giant pufferfish. Ichiban, are you seeing this?
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
Aren't you really big on pufferfish?
I mean, I guess it's cool, but what makes you think that?
Well, you do have a big, scary-looking one tattooed on your back.
That's not a pufferfish
It's
at
a
all.
magic carp.
Dragonfish. They're way cool.
Okay.
That pufferfish is real. I've seen it. I did not eat it at this restaurant, but that pufferfish is real eye-catching.
How do you
When
go
I got my ink,
and
the
see
last
this
thing
giant
on my mind
pufferfish
was
outside
whether or
and not eat at the restaurant?
damn thing.
Because we were eating at other restaurants.
Oh my god, this is why you do appetizers only everywhere.
Can't believe how lit up the city is at night. Imagine how much electricity this street alone drains up.
And speaking of which, did you know Kansai runs at a different electrical frequency than Kanto?
What the heck? You made it sound all sci-fi.
It's not. Kanto simply runs their electricity at 50 hertz, whereas Kansai uses 60 hertz instead. So when you go from here to Kanto, some of your electronics might not
That doesn't
work.
sound like a smart thing.
You know your shit. Wait a sec. Were you gonna try and leech power all the way from Sotenbori?
That's ridiculous.
You even have to ask? It'd be way too much work to steal different currents of electricity.
That's really not the issue.
I mean, he's not wrong. Trying to convert 50 to 60 hertz sounds like a real pain in the ass.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so that's more or less the end of the main street. There's a popo over here at the very end. And also notice the threat rating on the radar there. Enemies here are kind of tough. The hit journeyman aside, enemies here are pushing level 40. So
I mean, I see a 20 and that's about it, really. Look, they're dangerous. Almost kills 3 of them in one shot.
Where will it land?
I mean, the fact that I'm a little over-prepared is beside the point.
You're lower level than these guys. You're not over-prepared. What?
Yeah, but I have so many stat points from all the job switching I've been doing.
That's so?
Sweet! I'll take it.
Anyway, my point is, like, you could very easily get blindsided by how tough these enemies can be. Anyway, let's get some takoyaki. That sounds pretty good right about. Or maybe not.
Good job.
Let's go! Take this!
I feel like you upgraded your bat and haven't mentioned it at all.
I probably have.
Well, I mean, looking at it, it's all gold and has the extra spikes.
Well, you know, being real tight with Sumire has its perks.
Strong! I'm getting stronger!
Are you cold? Well, we now have Poison Mitsuo available to work for our company. He comes from a sub-story in Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Guts to jump into the river from here.
The good old days.
It's a pretty great one.
That's something of a local tradition when the home team wins, say, baseball or soccer game. Apparently some fans dive right in. Then you'll see the ambulance rush over, because eventually some dummy will injure himself.
I'd say that's more reckless than gutsy.
So wait, these people get so excited that their team won, they celebrate by jumping in the river? The logic escapes me.
Eh, two kinds of people in this world, you know?
You know, I gotta say, I think I'm with Jungi Han on that one. I don't really understand it myself.
Should I open it? Got it!
An okay piece of armor. I think if we're playing
Hey, Sacha.
a brawler Yakuza game, that'd be a bullet reflecting one or deflecting one. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think girls speaking Kansai sound cute.
Then let me love you, darling.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Say something else.
I'm a little tight on money this month. Maybe a big sweetheart like you could help.
Well, shoot. Here you go. 500,000 yen.
Suddenly we're in the Wild West.
Hey now, I'm only counting 50.
Fun fact, Elizabeth Maxwell, Psycho's voice actress, is from Texas.
I'm pretty sure.
Southern Belle,
So she can do a Southern... Yeah, she can do the Southern Belle thing real well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it, but when you get into a fight in Sotenbori, they just use the music from Yakuza Kiwami 2's when you get into a fight in, you know, on the streets.
Right.
It's not a bad song, for sure.
Oh man, I can tell that this feature, this footage is from the future because you have the weakness indicator on.
But yeah, the fact that the music here is reused as opposed to being a whole new track, like, you know, when we were in Kamurocho, it does kind of tell you that this area is a little less important than Amuro and Ichincho.
Right.
Let's go!
Well, I'll take it.
Hell yeah!
Anyway, if you can handle the enemies here, they do give you quite a bit of job points and experience. There's also a shop, I think, along the street that I highly recommend visiting. Well, Ichiban's as passionate as can be, so no need for that book. Just gonna chuck that in the river.
Yeah, I'm this to give it to some poor kid or something.
Anyway, here at the pawn shop, they sell rocket launchers. You should buy 2 of them. They've also got the soundtrack for Fist of the North Star. So, you know what? Gonna relive the memories. Why not? There's also some really expensive equipment here. That's probably good enough. Alright. So yeah, our destination is on the other side of this row of buildings, but we're just gonna keep looking around.
Time to get out. Nope, don't Google anybody you see here.
It's okay, I don't know if I hung around fast enough for anyone to like really get a good look at names.
You know, people can pause the video.
Shh! Don't give them ideas!
That's right. Listen only to us. Never stop watching our content.
Is it just me, or do the people here speak like comedians?
Yeah, even regular conversations are like a manzai comedy. One person plays the fool, and one doesn't give a shit.
Well, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool if everyday conversations were funnier. All right, Sachan, hit me with the punchline.
You're asking me?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Ichiban, you gotta set up the joke first.
On the spot.
You're not even trying to play a fool.
There's a reason for that.
Anyway, that Club Forshine building looked kind of interesting, but they don't seem to be open right now, so let's just move on. Over here in this alleyway, if you're lucky, there will be one of the honk honk ladies back here.
Hmm? Should I open it? Sweet!
Some older lady just came up and complimented me. She said I had a really nice outfit and then just walked away.
Yeah? I guess the question is, what was she wearing?
She was decked out in leopard print from head to toe. Shit was loud.
Sounds like your typical Osakan grandma.
I bet you anything she felt a similar vibe from you.
Should I be happy about that?
You'll probably do great working at a cabaret club, Zhao.
Hmm?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually realize that that style was just like a real stereotype for Osakan grandmas. It's really weird. I feel like I've mentioned this the Osakan grandma like pop song before, but I'm gonna mention it again because it's fucking weird and has not left my head. There's a gambling hall here if you want to go play some games that involve wooden tags. My controller is disconnected. Hang on.
Oh. Why would you do that to yourself?
We're good. I don't know what happened. I think I might have nudged the cable by accident.
It's pretty bad if your cable is like that fragile.
It was a cheap and shitty USB-C cable from Amazon, so don't worry about it. I've got a better one plugged into my PC now for my controller.
Wow, what is this building? Everything's so cluttered, it gives me a headache just looking at it.
Is that how you see it? Seems rather well put together in my eyes.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
If Komi Joel and the homeless camp are your standards, I'm sure this looks like paradise.
Yeah, Psycho, you gotta consider your audience here.
Sweet!
Honestly, there's really not a whole lot of reason to like come up through this building unless you're mini metal hunting or you want to see the little interactions.
It definitely sometimes has that odd feeling of like there's nothing like to truly explore, I guess.
Yeah, like honestly, I was just kind of exploring around just because, you know, we played a lot of these games, so I figured there'd be a bunch of Easter eggs.
Check it out. A goal in a
But if this is your first one, that feels like a weird expectation, I guess.
The
Yeah.
ball. Why on earth would I ask you to kick me?
You know, I'm just playing. All right, let's set up in front of the goal here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just noticed there's a loan shark sign posted up behind the goal.
Huh, you're right. It says, "Hello, Yukichi-kun." Whatever that means.
Well, maybe he's getting cold feet because he doesn't have the home field advantage.
The penalty kicks are stressful, man.
Well then.
It's not so bad when like you're the size of the net. So I don't know. And also like if you even mess up your shot even a little bit, you lose the ball.
If you lack the proper referral. Wouldn't it be awful to show up only to get rejected?
Tell me about it. The moment you open the door, they're all, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" Yeah, happened to me once. That night, I drank my rejection away at a chain restaurant.
Aw, that's so sad.
Though I will admit the yakitori there was delicious. It was as salty as my tears.
I heard a story about someone who got declined on their very first visit. Apparently, they went back another day, and the host was like, "Weren't you just here? You were just here, weren't you?"
You've got to admire the tenacity, I suppose. Though I don't think I'd want to be friends with someone like that.
Speaking from a manager's experience?
Earlier, some lady and I got into it when we were on the escalator.
Really? Why?
Oh, you were standing on the left side, weren't you?
Yes. How'd you know? Was that wrong?
Okay, unlike Kanto, Kansai people stand on the right, so you were probably in her way.
That would explain it. Why do Kanto and Kansai have to be so different? Anyone know which side people from Chubu stand on?
Couldn't tell you. Just
I don't actually know where Chubu is. I want to go
Why don't we
fed
stop
up.
by Nagoya on the way back and find out?
You're only saying that because you're hungry for kishimen noodles.
Not necessarily. I just want to change a pace.
Don't lie.
It's
you
like
ain't
in the
noodles
middle
on
of
the
Japan.
brain.
Okay.
Hey, what were you talking about again?
Yeah, nothing important, apparently.
Alright, so down this way is going to be the shopping center that Xiao was talking about. Although this street looks a little different from how I usually remember it.
Can we throw anybody in the river?
Yeah, we probably could if we got really lucky with some battle physics.
That sounded more like a no to me.
Hello, sir.
Huh?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I mentioned this way at the beginning of the LP, but this marks the first game where the Don Quixote Megastore chain is not in this franchise anymore. This building here used to be the Don Quixote of Sotenbori.
Wow.
And it included the gigantic Ferris wheel that was at the real Don Quixote. But now that, you know, I guess Sega opted not to renew that deal,
Yeah.
they couldn't use it going forward. So now we have this building.
God, that robot looks like a one from, is it I Am, the Will Smith movie?
Maybe. I think I know what you're talking about.
Just seeing it after so long.
What?
Reminds me of it for some reason. That or a not good game that you should not play or look for on Steam.
Yo.
I'm almost scared to ask what game.
No, that's not only to hide my shame. Because I had a dumb idea of like replacing the character with like Chris Redfield or something, and you know, I'd still have to subject myself to the game, so it's kind of a cell phone regardless.
Anyway, welcome to the Sotenbori Battle Arena. This is, I forget how many floors it is. Is it like 30 floors? 50?
I wanted to say 50 for some reason, but I'm not 100% sure anymore.
I also want to say 50, but yeah, I don't remember.
Let's go 50. Let's go, let's... Confident 50.
Yeah, it's a good place to go grinding if you want to, like, you know, earn some levels, some materials.
Money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good in the sense that, like, you know, you can get through it relatively easy. Kind of depends on your party a little bit, and more specifically, the level of your party is what'll really determine the ease that you go through it. And if you can do the entire dungeon, like, I forget how many millions of yen it is, but it's a good amount. If anything, the problem with the arena is that you have a lot of time that is kind of wasted in that, like, you have to go to every new level. So there's just like a lot of little loading and stuff.
Yeah, at least with this arena, you can like start at any floor that's a multiple of 10. So if once you get to like floor 20, you could just start from there rather than, you know, going through the first 20 floors. I do recommend at least getting down to, or, you know, going as far as you can with the battle arena, like when you first get here. We'll see why next video, but it's a pretty good idea to be as prepared as you can be for next video.
Man, what a tease.
So naturally, I'm gonna see how well I do without doing the battle arena on this file.
I mean, I forget, are there even fights that, like, give you unique stuff? I don't think so.
Here?
Yeah.
You do get some, like, really good weapons for the characters. Like, I think that you can get a bat that's a required crafting material for one of Ichiban's, like, final bats.
Yeah, but it's not, like, required, I guess is my point. Or, like, I guess it's unique enough, but I just wonder if every item that you could potentially come across in the arena is also found elsewhere, whether it's purchased or not otherwise.
Probably. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think you could buy that bat I mentioned in Kamurocho. Anyway, also a good idea to dump your money into the ATM just in case.
Wuss.
Maybe not all of your money, just save yourself enough for taxi fare.
Still kind of a wuss. Never put money in the ATM machine.